how intense we go, and since you're in such a deficit, we're not going to go crazy intense, but I do want to get exhaust all the fibers when you train back.
Okay.
So you're going to probably what you'll probably notice, and I would love for you to do it afterwards, is after we train back and we lengthen your lats, I think you'll notice that you'll be able to pose better and open up more.
Okay.
Versus usually after you train, you might be a little more bound up.
Okay.
You might find the exact opposite with this. But by here.
All right, Andy, we get a special treat today for these guys. Jared, get in here so I get to see him. We've been trying to get this guy on the show for so long, so right now this is like an intro.
Yes.
We're easing him to this.
Yes.
You know, the ultimate goal is to get him on the machine.
There's two people that want to get on the machine. Okay? Both science guys, Brett Contreras and Jared Feather.
There you go.
And then maybe Dr. Mike when he gets into town. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah.
He's got a fucking
Andy, tell me about her a little bit, because she's very special. She's actually about to compete in about 3 weeks. She looks fantastic. I've seen her go from a strong as hell powerlifter at Dragons to competing. I think she's doing the USA, and what else before?
Dallas Europa.
Dallas Europa, okay.
Which is a no-slouch regional show.
It's
That's
a tough
probably
one,
of the
yeah.
toughest regional shows in the U.S.
Yes, that's right.
When I actually did my first video with you guys.
That's right.
Same show.
So we're excited to have her on the show, and when you mentioned her, I told you when she looks great. So it'll be interesting to see what the machine does for someone who is used to training a different kind of way also. And that's what I wanted to have Jared also on the show also. Jared is very, very good trainer, good coach, loves the full range of motion kind of training. So he's actually going to train her. Yeah. That's his take on the whole training thing. So we're going to have Jared train her today while you're operating the Neubie.
Yes.
That's the goal. Okay, gotcha.
Yep. I don't want to listen. Like when you're this close, like she's done everything by the book. She has a coach handling her nutrition. She has a coach handling her training.
Yeah.
There's no reason for me 3 weeks out to throw in like anything different.
Yeah.
So we're gonna follow her mesocycle. Jared's gonna train her. I'm gonna be operating. She's actually been on the machine before.
Okay.
We did glutes.
Yeah.
But this is when she was eating a lot, and we smoked glutes.
That was awesome.
All right.
Yeah. But yeah, Jared's going to be putting her through it. I'll just be handling the controls.
So we're just going to add a little bit of nitro today. That's all.
Yeah, basically. So that's something really important. Like we're doing the same movements because you don't want to impart too much novel stimulus. This machine in itself is kind of imparting a novel stimulus. So the volume from last week's actually going to be very, very similar.
Okay.
She's just going to have kind of a better connection with her back. So what the machine can do, if you're very strong and you're a really advanced lifter, this can actually help you with mind-muscle connection. We don't really know in the literature if mind-muscle connection is that important for muscle growth.
Right.
But if you have a muscle group where you have a hard time connecting with it can actually help you to connect with it a little better.
Back is usually it.
Right. Back
yes.
is a big one for everybody.
Yes.
She obviously doesn't have a problem with that, but this is going to give her a little bit extra oomph flexibility.
Yeah, could be good.
Yeah, so we're not partnering any more of a novel stimulus than just putting the Neubie on her. So.
I love that. All right. Oh, is that the before picture? Okay.
So we got it on.
Pulling up enough to where you're not too fatigued for pull-ups, because this is going to fuck you up. You're probably going to get like 2 sets of pull-ups in today with this
I'm
thing
not
on
going
you.
hard on it. I'm really not.
Yeah, just the stimulus in itself.
Yeah.
Will make the technique a little harder.
We're still
I feel like I'm
lengthening.
ready.
So once you're warmed up, then we'll start contracting. Right now, I'm still lengthening your back, so it's at a 500 frequency.
Okay.
So the higher frequency is more uncomfortable. So as you can see here, I'll put it right to 30 to 500, and then when we bring it down, now it's starting to lock up.
Yeah.
It's more of a contraction. You
Yeah.
feel more locked in. I actually think it improves my form because I can stay locked more, and I get more engagement on whatever muscle the pads are on.
This is so weird.
Right now we're back to length.
Okay. It like, I just feel like I'm burning out way faster, but I feel like the contraction is so much better
Yeah.
than I'm used to.
It's how I like to think of it is like, I feel like it's like 3 workouts into one, so I have to bring down my volume
Yeah.
and manage my recovery.
Yeah.
So most, like anybody, like if I have clients that train with me, the max we go is about 3 times a week on the machine.
Okay.
Sometimes I'll do more, but then I end up, you know,
Yeah.
depending on, bodybuilders, you're like, oh,
It's
man,
just
why am
like-
I tired,
A rep like 5
Yeah.
starts to burn. This is like rep 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, just a tip for, it's hard, with men, I always tell if anybody's training on a new fit or anything like that, if you want to train back, since the back is there's so many lumps and like peaks to the back, that anybody that wants to train back that doesn't want to be attentive to the pads, if they're on loan or just with one of their friends, I recommend just getting like a nice tight Under Armour compression, and then you're good to go. Then you could just put them on one time, and the compression of the t-shirt, they don't move at all. But these are perfect. Now, we've been training with the positive polarity, so I just want you to feel the difference. So we still have you on like just 25, we're lengthening, but now I'm going to switch polarity, send the signal, you're going to get a shock, send the signal to the red pads.
Okay.
Okay, now do you feel difference?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have majority, I like the stronger pads on the outer lats.
Yeah.
But now it's going to send a signal right here to the mid lat. Okay, so you're going to just feel a different type of contraction.
Okay.
Okay, but we're still not going to go crazy strong.
All right.
Cool.
Oh, this is your weight there, and I'm locked in.
What do you want?
42.5. I've done that so many times. That's it. That's all I got.
So here, not a working set. She's got a high frequency, going to just lengthen her lats just to increase flexibility. So when she goes to pose, when her session's over, she's a little more opened up. Okay, let's just go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Feel good?
Yeah, I feel a little bit more loose.
Okay.
Not as bound up.
Good. Strip this off. Let's see the back. Oh, Mark's here. The whole crew is here.
Yeah.
Dave. Okay. You grab your little head. There we go. All right. Oh, well, this lighting stinks. Come over here.
Okay.
Can you grab your reps?
Good?
How do you feel opening up?
Yeah, I feel like...
You feel a little more like...
It's like relaxed almost, like I can...
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I do with people, including myself, if I have like somebody assisting me, if you're like, I'm way more bound up than you, but if somebody had problem like externally rotating their shoulders, I would put pads and I would have them pose, because one, it'll give you better muscle mind connection to get into the pose and lock it in, and it'll free up any adhesions or anything that you're blocking off. You'll open up more.
Good.
Yeah. Jesus.
I don't know. Who am I?
I don't know. I don't recognize myself. It's so wild. I don't know. I do not know how to do it. I just end up bracing.
Like up?
Me?
Like up or down?
Down.
Can he get any whiter?
Yeah, I'm down.
It's insane.
I don't know
You're
how to-
translucent.
Especially next to Bree.
I know.
Good contrast there.
It's like you live in Vegas, but you're still white. I know.
Are we doing barbells?
Easy bar curls?
And on your triceps just so you can flex your tri length.
Oh, this is coming off.
What's on your hip?
Oh.
Let me,
Yep.
Oh my god. It like stopped, like my hands are starting to lose feeling after a while.
contraction's fun on the biceps.
Biceps. There it is. Yes. Come on. Go, Bree. Pick it up. Yeah, 3 more.
burns a lot.
Oh, I know.
So for some reps I had the machine on. The last few reps I turned it off just to adjust for fatigue. And really low calories. First time training back on the Neubie. Like I said, we've done glutes before, and then another session we've done hamstrings before on the Neubie with Brie, but never biceps, never back. So it's just kind of like if you're utilizing it and you're either training somebody or training with yourself, just kind of common sense as a trainer, and just just judge feedback from the person you're training, and just adjust accordingly, pretty much. Lungs are stupid. Look at those pinks. That's good. That's poppy too.
My two worst body parts are the two best.
Crazy, huh? Yeah, I put the Neubie on those. That'd be cool. Yeah.
Shoot, dog.
The side delts. Sorry, I'm kind of losing my voice, but especially if you're wanting to train more frequently on this, like what you've seen, we did her and Jared did 3 movements for back, 1 movement for biceps, and they're going to do 1 movement for side delts. So rotating the pads is good. That way you're not, because then if she goes to hit back again, her recovery isn't going to be drawn out. Like if we were to crush her with, doing like 5 exercises of back with the Neubie, even if you're doing a full back workout and you feel like, maybe last time it took you too many days to recover, no problem. Just utilize the new fit on just a couple movements that you really want to work on to improve, and then take it off and then finish your back workout, because it still did its purpose to activate that muscle-mind connection, to activate the fibers in those first few workouts, and then you can move on and just take the pads off and then finish your workout without it, because it's still doing its purpose. So you don't always have to use the machine throughout the entire workout.
Are we doing machine or dumbbell? Machine. Ready?
Now the delts can take a little while, so we're going to go a little hard.
So you got 1 drop set of delts today. So this is like the lighter delts, I think.
Yeah.
So try and get up to 1, so it's not a big deal. You guys are rested tomorrow.
You're a fucking bully.
Yeah,
You're a
she's
bully.
going to reset to
100!
I won't even be able to move. Oh wow. Okay. Oh my god.
All the way, come on. Last one. Rack it. You're not done.
What the?
Let's go.
This?
Almost high. Almost high. Let's go. 3, come on. 4, control, squeeze the top. Good. 5. Come on. 6. One more, get to the top and hold. Elbows. High elbows. High elbows. High elbows. 2, 3, 4. Big elbows. Come on. Done. I can see you cranking it. I was like, yes.
Oh my god.
And I lengthen her shoulders so she's not bound up. Lengthening. But yeah, I'm cranking.
Good job, Rick.
My arms have never felt so heavy on that.
Let's get the pads off. Let's see the delts.
Okay.
Just off one set. You're free.
Stand alive.
That's fucking crazy.
That's fucking ridiculous. Crazy. The striations, dude.
Damn. Get that teacup.
Balls. Nice.
Can you hit the vacuum?
If I can hit the vacuum. I mean, it's let some air out. Shit. Oh my god.
Come over here and light is better.
Sure. Over here.
Are you sure? Okay.
Thanks, Vinny.
I think the light is better.
Front relax.
Oh, I've never seen anything like that. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that on a female in person. What?
Oh my god. God, I'm exhausted.
They feel close.
Feels good. It feels like it's easier to hit my back double. It's not like as taxing because I already feel so activated. Because I would have to like crank down before.
That's what I noticed.
Front and back relax, feel pretty opened up too.
Yeah. Sweet. Yeah. How are my hamstrings? Are they coming?
They're coming. They're coming. You got another couple weeks.
God,
That's every female. It's the legs.
Yeah.
yeah.
Last to go.
My hamstrings coming fast, but my glutes are like yours. They just
Yeah, my glutes
last, complete last.
Cool. Let's put this on the bottom of your foot like this.
Oh,
Yep.
weird. Okay.
Just lay it right there.
Interesting.
Yep. Joe, I'll have you sit right next to 3. Oh, right at the bottom.
My feet are so dirty.
There's jokes to be made here. This is like casting couch.
Oh, the casting couch. Yeah, oh yeah, that's pretty funny.
Put them on the body and your feet.
Yeah.
Joe, can I ask about the painted toenails?
Oh, I don't know. I think it's hilarious.
I think it's hilarious too. I'm on board.
Don't
with
ask.
it.
They make it
I like the
happy.
baby blue. Hey, what's up?
It's just like every time I look down,
Yeah.
I just kind of chuckle to myself.
Yeah.
Because it's like ridiculous.
It's a conversation starter.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And this happens.
Here's your phone.
Because everybody's like, "What's up with your toes?" And I'm like, "I don't know what's up with your toes."
Breaks the ice.
Why are you asking?
Speaking of, we need
Breaks
to go
the
get a
ice.
pedicure.
I know.
All right, so we haven't explained this yet. So it's a master reset. I believe it is trademarked by NewFit. And what it does is, in layman's terms, it drops cortisol stress levels. So it takes your nervous system from a sympathetic nervous system to a parasympathetic. I posted something on my Instagram. A couple physical therapists ran a study, and I believe it like increased or dropped them into a parasympathetic state in like the 30 percentile. So what you'll just notice is for a lot of times competitors on low calories, excessive training, and whether it be excess caffeine or whatnot, it mellows them back out, and they notice a drop in weight. And it's the body finally letting go of the stress and flushing the water. So all my competitors that are local, we do resets starting like 3-4 weeks out. As many times as I can see them, we reset. Normally after every training session, we reset for like 10-15 minutes.
Oh, nice.
And Joe, you've liked it, you've tried it done.
Yeah, I've had it done previously just by other practitioners, but I think it's super effective because like Andy said, most people, and like nobody knows me on this, but like most people are generally like walking around in a sympathetic like nervous system state. You're just kind of like up all the time, and then people wonder why they're tired. Athletes wonder why they're tired, so they take more caffeine, and it just keeps them in that sympathetic state, and you're never actually recovering, because recovery occurs when you're in the parasympathetic. So you got to bring yourself back down to go back up. And this is extremely effective for me, and I'm excited for Bree to try it out, because it's a pretty immediate reaction that you get.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dave, if I wasn't doing resets, I don't think I'd be able to work 7 days a week. Like, it makes a huge difference for me.
Yeah.
Like, I try doing it every night right before bed. I fall into REM sleep a lot quicker. I require less sleep, and I notice my sleep is deep. I have more dreams, and when I wake up, I just kind of pop out of bed after a good reset.
Lucky you have two newbies.
Okay,
Unlike most people don't have one.
It is kind of ridiculous.
Bree, I want to talk to you a little bit. So you have been doing powerlifting, and I'm told you have a huge following in powerlifting.
Yeah.
You've been doing that for a while. How long have you been doing powerlifting for?
Since December of 2017, I did my first competition ever.
And what title have you won?
I've held 3 world records in the deadlift at 165 pounds.
Wow.
The first one I hit 558, that was in 2019. And then later that year, I hit 563. And then I hit 585 in 2020. And then I just went up a weight class, and I deadlifted 600 pounds at 167 body weight.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy next to you is not a no slouch eater.
Yeah,
right?
he's got the current all-time world record in the 220 weight class at 837 pounds.
Unbelievable. Yeah, you guys are killing it at the gym.
Yeah.
So why since 2017 have you decided to do bodybuilding? What was the flip here?
I just like hit it really hard and like linearly progressed for like 4 years, and I did more than I ever thought I would in the sport, honestly. And I was just kind of a little burnt out. And being at Dragon's Lair, at Dragon's Lair, I was surrounded by like some of the best in the world of bodybuilders, and I have a few other powerlifter friends who transitioned into bodybuilding, and I thought I need something different and I want to try it out. So
how do you like it?
I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
You look so good.
Thank you.
You know that?
I've been saying like it's way harder than powerlifting just from like a discipline standpoint, but I love it not only because like I love the way I look, I'm like falling in love with myself, but I'm learning a lot about myself and how much like you have to do everything right when no one is looking, you know? So it's 24/7, and you always have to be prepared, which is a huge challenge, but I'm thriving under that pressure, so I really
It
like
never
it.
stops.
Exactly.
You're right.
Yeah. You have to live and breathe it. So
would you say that's the main difference between powerlifting and bodybuilding? Because powerlifting, you get you got to kick ass while you're in the gym, which
Yeah.
obviously it's tough, you know.
But it's like I could screw around and go grab a drink with friends, or I can go eat that burger
Yes,
if I wanted to,
yes.
you know. But it's like with this, I have to be on my meals. I don't have much energy to go do social things as I would like to, so it's very different in that aspect.
How long was your prep? You said off camera.
26 weeks.
That's half a year.
Yeah. I
Wow.
wanted to do it right. You know, I didn't want to rush into a show. I wanted to get my feet wet a little bit and feel it out.
Wow.
Yeah.
And as you can see by opposing, she's doing it right.
I know.
It's amazing.
Thank
It's
you.
hard to impress these guys, you know.
I'm just
Thank
like,
you.
Yeah.
I see Jared's face, and when his jaw's dropping, and I'm just looking, I'm just like, man, this is crazy.
Yeah, Jared's a hard one to
Tell me a
impress.
little bit about Jared. Let's talk about Jared. What's the you guys are very, very friendly
Yeah.
on Instagram. I saw that yesterday.
Yeah.
So what
Rhea, do you feel this?
No idea how many DMs I got for that.
Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah.
Is it pulling or is it just tingling?
Tingling.
Okay, that's all I want. I'm going to go up
Yeah.
one more. You tell me when it starts pulling, then I'll
Okay,
back
it's
it up.
pulling. Yeah.
Okay, now I'm going to bring it down.
Okay, that's
Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to hang out here for about 10-15 minutes, and then, yeah.
All right, we'll talk.
Yeah.
Is yours.
So tell me about Jared. How did that? I mean, were you guys friends before, and he asked him to train you? What happened?
I met him when I moved here, actually, in March of 2021. Yeah, March of 2021. I was powerlifting at the time. Just friends. I did a couple videos with RP, and then just being friends, hanging out. And then I told him that I wanted to do bodybuilding prep, and I was looking for a training partner. He didn't have one at the time, and so he's like, "Hey, let's." Yeah, Mike left him because he moved to Michigan. And so he's like, yeah, we'll try it out for a few weeks and see how it goes. And that's been you've been my training partner since when? Pretty much this whole prep, yeah. So I was doing kind of like my own training under my coach that does my nutrition. And then I kind of was just like, I was talking to my coach and I was like, well, I have this opportunity to have a training partner. I've never done like bodybuilding style focused training before, besides like my accessories and powerlifting. And I was like, I think I'm just going to do what he says, and if you have any things that you absolutely want me to do, I'll fit those in, and I pretty much just do whatever he tells me. So
Yeah, because I was going to say, powerlifting training is a lot different than bodybuilding, so it was a big adjustment for you, I'm sure, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's
Yeah.
like it's easy to push myself under like heavy loads of squats and stuff like that, but if I have to do, it's like the contractions, it's getting that mind muscle connection, because I can yank around weight no matter what it is, but it's the intentional movement that I need help with, pushing past that barrier of like, I can't go anymore, and he doesn't care. So it's like he has no empathy when it comes to how I feel, which is what I need though, because it's like I don't need a yes man. I need someone that's gonna not care about my feelings, and he only has my best interest at heart. So I like having him as a training partner.
What do you want to do with this whole bodybuilding thing? Ultimate goal.
I have no idea.
That's an honest answer.
I literally am just having fun. I like doing this now, but it's like I haven't competed yet, so who knows if I'll actually like it, because it's so different from powerlifting, because powerlifting is very objective. You either, you lifted the weight or you didn't. And now I'm going in front of a bunch of people that are going to tell me how I look, what I need to change, or, so it's different. But I mean, I'd like to take it to the highest level that I personally can. I don't know what that is, so we shall see what the judges' feedback is.
Well, already Europa and USA is pretty tall order.
Yeah.
Those are tough shows.
Yeah.
So it should be interesting, right?
Yeah. We'll see.
How's Joe with you? Is he supporting?
Yes.
You're quitting his discipline to do something else. How's he taking that?
He's really supportive. I feel bad for him sometimes because I get really cranky when I don't have enough food, which is just kind of a constant. But he's been a trooper, which has been really nice. He's like,
just eat.
Yeah.
Have a burger.
No, not him. Not. Because I'm on a meal plan too. I still take everything seriously. I'm relatively lean for a power lifter, but I get 2 free meals a week. And it's like, if I want takeout, I can get takeout. I can make it work. And she's like, let me have a bite. And I'm like, get the fuck away from me.
He can smell it, but that's it.
Well,
Yeah,
he
it's
does
like
this
you
thing
watch.
because he'll have free meals and he'll order off DoorDash. I'm like, hey, let me order for you,
Yeah.
and I order what I would eat. And it,
Then he gets to eat it.
Yeah, it gives me some weird satisfaction. I don't know. It's definitely eating disorder but whatever. It's
Well, that's
bodybuilding.
awesome. Well, you guys have a good thing going. You have a good group of people. And yeah, it was nice to have you today.
Yeah, thanks.
Best
for
of
having
luck in 3 weeks.
me. Thank you.
And then,
you.
you know, let's see what happens before the USA.
Yeah.
This guy's about to compete in a few weeks also, so we'll get him back on JTV to show progress, right? When's the last time we filmed?
Before Tijuana?
Right?
Oh wow.
At Fit Club?
Yeah.
I think so.
It was a Dragon before Tijuana.
Okay, okay.
I think.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And Andy's eating his food. How was that for you, man?
You missed. Joe's got the Crocs. Jared's got the Crocs.
I know, you guys are the
Wow.
Crocs.
Yours, man.
Yes, yes, yes,
These
yes.
guys are just missing the pedicures. Like
Yeah.
the pedicure.
The baby blue. Yeah, nothing's new with me, man.
All right, well, thanks for having us, Andy. Good
for
pick,
having me.
good choice, as usual. Right?
Oh. It was an awesome pick. Yeah.
He's proud. He's proud of
I'm
himself.
happy
All
I
right.
had the pump. I was just like, oh, glad I showed up.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Thank you.
All right, thank you guys. Best of luck in 3 weeks.
Thank you.
All right.